Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another fine edition of the Bits and Ears podcast. As always, the guillotine, Rambo in the Tower of Power. Gentlemen, welcome back. How we doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Preach, brother.
Wax your bowstrings, sharpen your broadheads, dust your boots off. The 2021 whitetail archery season has finally arrived. The moment we've all been patiently waiting for is upon us. The Beers and Deers crew are coming to a tree stand near you. Tomorrow is Red Dawn.
Well said.
Finally here.
It's fucking here, baby. Ryan Maitland, shout out.
Shout out.
Said to me earlier, I feel like a kid on Christmas all over again. I was thinking to myself today, I have become fanatical. It's just, man, like, every year it gets worse for me. Like, the anticipation is just killing me.
The money.
I fucking had the money. I spend so much money on this fucking habit. But, dude, like, I am, it's all I can do. Like, all day today at work, I was just, like, staring at the clock. Like, I wish this day could not go faster. But you know what? It's almost here. Now I can drink myself to a stupor and pass out.
Yes.
And when we wake up at 4 a.m., it's time, gentlemen.
I'm going to put a gold star on Maryland. We have circles everywhere else, but Maryland gets a gold star.
Okay.
Nothing
okay.
against the other states,
Sorry
but
about
that's just
that.
where we are. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm with it. We're open.
Right on Cecil County.
Cecil, Tucky, baby. Home sweet home. So, this week we have September 10th, Maryland's open. Fuck yeah. September 11th, Georgia. September 11th, North Carolina. On September 12th, we have New Jersey, Washington. Are you doing all these? I'm kind of getting ahead of you, ain't I?
Oh, yeah.
Let's start over. Sorry about that. Johnny, hit Georgia up.
Yeah. Another sticker here. Georgia.
The devil went down to Georgia.
Sure did.
North Carolina.
Stickers are sticky.
North Carolina. Them stickers are sticky, dude. So if you're tuning in for the first time, this is go ahead and hit Jersey and Washington State. If you're tuning in for the first time, we're just kind of going over and announcing the states as they open up for their whitetail or equivalent archery season. Like some states are blacktail and whatnot. But.
Marking them off as they open up.
Kansas is the 13th.
Whoa! Big buck country out there.
Then we got Connecticut, the 15th.
What?
And New Hampshire, the 15th. So that's it for this week.
Hey.
So I got a lot of states opening up. I mean, I'd say now we're officially, most states are open as of this week.
Yeah.
We got another probably 40% of the states that still are yet to open. A lot of, got quite a few October openers in late September, but I'd say we're probably a touch over 50% of states at this point. What do you guys think?
Yeah, something like that.
Strange, like the big buck states, like Missouri, Iowa, Illinois, Ohio, they're not open yet.
Yeah.
Wonder if that has anything to do, wonder if that says anything about it, why they kill big deer.
I don't know. A lot of them are. Missouri that open September 15th, so that's just a couple days. That's the following week. Then we got Ohio the 25th, Illinois is October 1st, Iowa's October 1st. Yeah, those are pretty much all the big states with at that center mass area in the U.S. that just has the Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, Kentucky, Ohio, Iowa, a little bit of Kansas and Tennessee get some pretty sweet spots too. But I mean, and that's not to say Michigan, Pennsylvania. There's a lot of good states, but those ones right here, center mass, right there, are prime real estate when it comes to whitetail.
Chat that.
Yeah, so pretty stoked. So what's the game plan for the morning, fellas? 4 a.m. Wake up.
Kill a deer.
Kill a deer. Okay, cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the Beers and Deers podcast. We'll see you next week.
Be at your house, what'd you say, quarter to five?
Quarter to 5.
Quarter to 5. I can do that.
Yeah, that's nothing. I get up. Half the time I'm up. Well, 4 is earlier than I get up, actually. I usually am up either at 4:30 if I am A, working out, or B, taking my kids to my mom's. She takes them to school. My sister's doing it. My mom's in Arizona. Shout out, Ma. She's living the dream out there. 2 weeks of vacation.
Wow.
Yeah, she deserves it.
Good state.
But yeah, normally I'm between either 5:30 or 4:30 or 5. You know what I mean? So this is actually earlier than I wake up for work.
I was up at 4:30 this morning. Put in 13 fucking hours today. But it's okay. It's all better now.
It's all better now.
Deer season's in.
It is deer season.
Few hours. Brother.
This is the last podcast we will do of 2021 that it is not deer season.
We'll be in a stand in 9 hours.
Yeah.
9 hours. 9.5 hours.
And I cannot wait. I'm going to have trouble sleeping. Good thing we've got these cold Busch lattes. I'll tell you what.
I'm going to suck a bunch of them down.
Tonight is a bad night to be a Busch Light. And tomorrow, it's going to be a bad day to be a Button Buck because Runsky's coming.
Fucking right I am.
Well, they still got spots, so it's kind of hard to shoot them.
Oh, what Spot's got to do with it?
He's got a spot to aim at. That's all.
Is it illegal to kill a spotted fawn?
No.
No?
No.
Wow, all these years I thought it was.
Yeah, there's nothing in there. I could be wrong, but I've read that rule book over and over, and I've never seen nothing that says you can't shoot a spotted deer.
We'll find out tomorrow.
Not in Maryland. Yeah.
Jerry swings that thing over his shoulder. Legs come down to his waist.
Oh, yeah. It makes for an easy drag. There's some...
Don't do it.
I'm not going to do that.
If you do that, you're butchering it. Don't fucking pay $80 for that.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. We'll have to... I'll touch base with Kevin. See how he does tomorrow morning. I'm sure he'll smack one. I didn't ask him if he had... we didn't ask him last week if he had a target buck. Kind of missed that one. Dropped that ball.
Dropped the ball on that one.
I'm sure he does. He's probably got a couple of them.
Yeah, I bet he does.
He's just more of a killer. I mean,
Yeah, he'll take a doe. He don't care. He'll probably smoke the first nice-sized doe that comes by, which I am too.
Me too.
That's what I'm doing tomorrow. Morning,
yeah.
because we're on public land in the morning. There's public land that's real close to my house. I have a exclusive access. Well, anybody on my road can get in through that way, but nobody
Can't
does.
park there.
No, you can't park there. There's nowhere to park. There's no shoulder.
Strange. You said a couple podcasts ago. There's a lot of those pieces of private or public land that are just kind of you can't get to.
Yeah.
That's one of them.
Yeah, that's...
I mean, you can get to it, but it's about a mile and a half walk through the woods.
Yes. Yeah, if you want to hunt where we're going tomorrow and park at designated parking areas, you're going to walk at least a mile, if not 3.
Not worth it.
Yeah, yeah. I think the closest you could get is like a mile and a half. And it's a good spot. It's really not that great, honestly, to get to the really good spots in there. Even I have to walk, and I'll have to show you guys on Onyx. But there's one spot from my house that I have a liking to, but it's a 2.84 mile hike.
No thanks, no thanks.
I'll be in there. I'll be going. Yeah, gotta do it, dude. I love that shit though. That's an all day event for me. I'm leaving my house at noon, if not earlier, to get out there and hunt and set up. Like that's just fun to me. I enjoy that shit.
That shit would wait until late season when it's like 40 degrees. Because if you gotta drag a deer out of that motherfucker, yowza.
I welcome the challenge. I'll be dragging till 2 a.m. I don't give a fuck.
That thing rotten by the time you get to the butcher.
Yeah, at that distance, I might even quarter it out. And that's the thing. The only thing I'm shooting at that range is a big buck. Yeah. I'm not doing that. I'm not torturing myself for a doe. You know what I mean? But it is an area that there's a spot in this tract of public land that is railroad tracks, and then it is over a mile from the nearest hiking trail and over 2 miles from the nearest parking area. So my thoughts is this area has probably got some monster bucks in there. Just because how many people are walking over 2 miles to hunt?
I don't hear a lot of big bucks getting killed out of there.
None.
Yeah. None.
Yeah. I haven't heard of one in years. So... there's got to be some in there. and I'll find them. I'm coming for you. Coming to a bedding area, coming to a food source near you. It's happening.
Fucking jazz.
I'm so fucking jazzed, dude. It's gonna be the best year ever. Johnny, did you order Crocs?
No,
You dropped the ball.
I'll get them.
Yeah. Tomorrow will be a good day to have them.
It's gonna be a beautiful day tomorrow. What's the low tonight?
I think the low is 58.
Oh my god.
That is just gorgeous. I'm gonna be out there in the morning. What are you guys rocking? I'm doing pants. I'm not rocking shorts. Got the Crocs and a long sleeve shirt.
It's good. It's pretty good. I got my boots that I'm wearing right now. There's not much to them. I mean, there's no insulation in them at all, and they've got holes in them for draft.
Air conditioning.
Yes. I got my leafy suit, so I can just wear blue jeans and a shirt underneath of that.
Gotcha.
And that's it.
What about
I'm
you,
gonna wear
Roach?
my boots, some camo pants, a light long sleeve shirt, a camo hat, and the rest is history.
That's right, baby.
I thought about a long sleeve shirt, but
I got a real light one.
walking in and climbing up that stand, I'm gonna be fucking.
That's all I'm gonna
Boiling.
have. I'm not gonna wear anything
Well,
underneath it.
going in the morning is not going to be bad at all. It's going to be cool. Now, the evening sit is going to be a little much, and I've decided, so for those who have not tuned in, the spot that I'm planning on hunting the evening of opening day, it is between two cornfields. There's a really good trail that the deer are using through there, and the only way to hunt it would be from the ground. I was planning on sitting in the corn with my ghillie suit on, and I have decided that I am going to forego my hunt tomorrow evening and have Wyatt hunt. I'm taking a little man.
Good.
He's ready. He can do. He's not as tight as I want him to be at 20. He was struggling a little bit tonight. But at that distance, it is 10 yards. He's a killer. He's ready. At 10 yards, he won't miss.
Fucking Booner walks by. You smack the bow out of his hand. Give me that.
I just choke him out. Shh, shh, shh. Love you, son. Love you.
Does rag smell like chloroform?
You know what? I've been fighting with this for a while, mainly honestly because he's just. I want him to be a little more accurate. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want him to miss. But then it occurred to me, you know what? If he does at least draw, and even if he does miss, it's going to make him fall in love and want to get better.
Yeah.
So that's it always has a positive to it. And I also thought about the aspect of if my target buck walks by and he shoots it, how am I going to feel about it? Honestly, when I think about it, I'm going to feel just as good as if I shot it.
Yeah, awesome,
I still got him on the deer. He shot an awesome buck. It's a great first archery experience for him, and that buck is still going to be hanging on my wall. So I get to live vicariously through my son, and I'm good with that. So
I have to say this: if it's an 8-pointer, those 3 points don't count towards
No,
your
no,
total.
No.
that's fair. That's fair.
Okay. I thought maybe you tried to claim that or something, dude.
No, that's fair. I'm gonna forego that. I'll have plenty of sits.
Because Saturday's going to be a southwest wind. Won't be able to sit there.
Sunday I will,
Okay. I didn't think about Sunday.
but we'll see.
So
Yeah.
old school, I forget we can hunt Sundays.
Yeah, the Eagles play Sunday at 1, I believe. Playing Atlanta. All right.
There's football on tonight.
Yeah, there is.
Tampa Bay
Cowboys in Tampa.
Yeah.
Tom Brady coming for that ass.
In about 3 minutes, it comes on.
Yeah. But honestly, I'd rather be in the woods than watch football. Now, if the wind sucks or I don't know, it doesn't pan out, or if Wyatt shoots a nice buck and I get a doe, I'll probably stay home and watch the game.
Yeah.
But if not, I'm going hunting.
I hope I can drop at least one this weekend. At least one.
Yeah.
Hopefully one tomorrow morning and one tomorrow afternoon, and then I won't even have to go Saturday. I probably will, but
Yeah. Oh, I'd love to double up, hit one in the morning, one in the evening.
I don't plan on seeing much tomorrow morning. The early season in the mornings, man, they just
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah, they suck.
But I got to get out there.
Yeah.
I got to go. Yeah, I mean,
We're not blowing up our private spots. We're going to
No.
public land.
it's public land. So,
You get fucked.
yeah. And it's a good tactic. If you've got private, and we can hunt our spot only when the wind is perfect and in the evenings in the early season. And that's good use of your property and public land.
Stars have aligned. Northwest wind for my private land tomorrow. So
Tomorrow evening?
Yep.
So you're good. Well, I hope you kill him, Johnny.
And then Saturday, a southwest wind is a good wind for that same public land, but another stand I have. So
Public?
no, private.
Private. Oh, yeah. Okay.
That where I got the picture of that 8-pointer.
Okay. So
If he walks by, I'll probably kill him.
Yeah.
If he's in velvet.
Yeah. If he's not in velvet, you're gonna let him walk.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Lies that have been thrown around.
He's close to what I want, but
Yeah,
he's just not there yet.
He's a little small of an 8. Yeah. I'd probably shoot him though, especially if he's in velvet.
If he's in velvet, he's going down.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever shot a velvet buck? No. Yeah. Me neither. Not even like I've never even shot like a little velvet buck.
Nah, nothing like a spike or anything.
Nothing. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Be cool. Might be the year. I hope it is. I'm on a mission. I am. I ain't gonna stop till the buck drops. I got something that I seen on a Facebook page that I follow. It's like some kind of hunting. I follow so many of them I can't keep track. But there was a question that somebody asked that I thought was pretty interesting, and I wanted to run it by you guys and see what you thought. And the question was this: do you feel that technology has made hunting a less enjoyable experience?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you say that, Johnny?
I love my trail cameras, I really do, but it takes away the surprise factor. The same way with, well, I guess cell cameras, same thing, but cell camera, you get a picture, bang, it's right to your phone.
Yeah.
It's definitely taken away something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just now.
I wouldn't say it's less enjoyable, but it's taken away something.
Yeah.
But is it taking away fun or something else?
I don't know what it is. Maybe that's just the surprise factor.
I would say it's still just as fun. I think it takes away some skill.
I don't know if it takes away skill.
I do.
Well, I mean, if you're putting a camera somewhere, there's going to be deer there to begin with.
You look at these damn the ozonics things. If they work, you look at the fucking the trail cams. You look at, look at everything.
I think honestly, I'm gonna go with the opposite feel. I think it actually might make it more exciting.
Yeah, I mean, when you pull a card, maybe that replaces something that it's taken away.
I think it's a tough question. It really is, and it's dichotomous, if that's a word. There's a dichotomy to it. I think it's more exciting in the fact that you get excited by pulling the card or getting the pictures, and it also enables you to hunt differently. You can target a specific animal a lot more effectively, and that whole cat and mouse game that you get to play with the cameras and chasing the buck is exciting in itself. So I find enjoyment out of that. So I don't think it's less enjoyable. I just think it's different now than it used to be.
It's definitely different.
Yeah.
And these trail cameras have definitely put a lot of big bucks on the ground. They've definitely helped with that.
Yeah. And for us, I mean, trail cameras have been out pretty much the whole time we've been alive.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to see what, say, our buddy Tommy has to say about it, because he's been hunting long before trail cameras were even a thing. I'd like to get his 2 cents on that question. See how he feels.
I think it would make you a better hunter in a weird sense. I don't know.
Not having them? I agree with that.
Yeah.
I just think
it definitely makes it easier.
You're more in tune. You know what I mean? It's it's not. You gotta know. You're not gonna waste your time or
hanging.
Just this looks like a good spot. There's a little bit of deer stand. I'll put one up here, see what happens.
Yeah.
And you've got to. Yeah, you got to spend more time in the woods. You got to spend more time actively pursuing animals when trail cameras kind of do some of that work for you. Right. So it's definitely. It's a factor. I don't know if I would say it's less enjoyable. I think it's not as enjoyable in some ways and more in others, as of the excitement of checking the cameras and using the cameras to pursue a specific animal. I think that makes it more exciting, but it's less exciting in the fact that you're doing less groundwork and it takes the excitement factor away.
The surprise.
You get a picture of a big buck and you can tell, I mean, if you get a good picture, exactly what his antlers look like. As to if you're pursuing him without cameras, you might see him here and there from a distance and try to, what's the word I'm looking for, pin in on his location, but you don't know exactly what he looks like. You just see a big buck, you know what I mean? And you don't really get that reward of seeing him in all his glory and splendor until you have him on the ground. So it's definitely dichotomous.
It's give and take.
Yeah, it's
Speaking
give and
of trail
take.
cameras, mine has taken a complete shit.
Really, the one in port has done the opposite.
Dude,
It's been blowing up the past 2 days.
this
A
fucking,
lot of does.
This Moultrie has
Good.
just been taking. I think it took about 300 pictures at 6:53 the other day and sent them all to me.
Really?
Yeah, 600 pictures at 6:53. Sent them all right to me, with nothing on the camera at all.
That sucks.
Yeah, I had to go to unlimited plan because it has just been sending picture after picture.
They
After
probably
picture
did it
after
on
picture
purpose.
after picture.
You should shut it off and turn it back on.
Well, I did when I put batteries back in the fucking thing.
And it's
last
still doing it.
weekend. Yeah.
They were like, we're going to get this son of a
Ha-
bitch.
I would look real close to the environment and see if there's something around that's moving in the
Flagging
wind
it?
that's making
Right.
it go off.
It's just weird that it's sending about 300 pictures at the same time. Like they're all at a certain time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's just firing off fucking pictures and then they all just get sent.
That might be a malfunction.
Yeah. It's taking a big old shit.
Damn, that sucks. Well, the Delta's on sale. The new one is on sale. I mean, you can't. That's a sore dick. You can't beat that deal. I kind of wish I would have bought 2 of them. I got to put that thing out tomorrow, too. I can't forget that. I've been thinking real hard about getting a saddle, man.
Don't do it.
I want one so bad.
Don Nickens calls them love swings.
Oh yeah, I will be loving that swing, dude.
That's
I
you.
liked it. I
I
tried
like-
one at the tack. I really like it, man. I think it's cool as hell. I just like the mobility of it, dude. Slap that thing on a little pouch on your hip, hop on your bicycle, and I can trek miles in, no problem. I mean, there's definitely a benefit to that.
It's fucking pricey.
That's why I haven't bought one.
Really fucking pricey for the little bit that it is.
Yeah, it's
Well, I
insane.
mean, what was it, like 700, the guy said?
No, it's about $400 for the whole
Pricey.
setup. It's pricey. It's nuts. It's absurd for what you're getting. It's just like, fuck. I wish I could sew. I'd fucking make my own.
Like, it's a little tiny tree stand and some fucking mesh and some rope
Yeah.
for $400 fucking dollars.
Oh well, with that stand and stuff, I think it's more.
Yeah.
You can get just a bare bones saddle, and that's like $200 to $250 depending on the brand. And then you've got to buy your ropes. I'd like to have the little slider thing so I can rappel down. You got to have at least one stick and an aider. I mean,
He's rappelling out of a tree like fucking SEAL Team 6.
yeah, that's why. I think that's why I want to do it. It looks fun as hell. Like, dude, that's fucking sick.
It's not for me.
I'll get one. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna do it this year, but I will get one. I'm gonna at least give it a hell. I want to try. I want to have the.
Oh, yeah.
I've done the hang-ons. I've done blinds. I've done ladder stands, the climbers. It's the one thing I haven't used, and a ghillie suit. I think I'm gonna add it to the arsenal. I want to have it at least as an option. If I don't like it, I'll sell it.
Stick to my lazy boy in the tree.
Yeah, that thing. I love a Summit. It's hard to beat. That's something else I was thinking about as I was perusing the shelves at Walmart. And for me, you guys know I'm a big fan of Sika gear. I really like their stuff. First Light's got great stuff. There's a lot of good brands out there, and you don't even need hunting gear. But there was something that came to my mind as I was looking at Walmart hunting gear. I wear cheap ass shit in the early season.
Fuck yeah.
And the reason is, you don't need a $50 shirt from Sika Gear in the early season. I buy the nice stuff, even that I buy it at a discounted price. But when it's cold, and then it actually matters.
Yeah.
But for the early season, I don't see a point in spending all that money on the high dollar stuff.
Exactly. Little $8 camo Walmart shirt. That's it.
We'll do just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So early season, all my stuff is Walmart gear. Now, once it starts getting cold, the Sika gear comes out. But
What did Fred Bear say? Your grandfather killed deer in a red flannel and blue jeans?
yes, exactly. And I'm with that 100%. But do I like to be comfortable and warm? And do I like the cool bells and whistles that Sika gear has? Yes. So for cold weather, I don't go cheap. But early season, don't waste your money.
Yeah.
You don't. For what? What is it doing?
It's just making you sweat.
Yeah, I mean, even their like lightweight early season stuff. Like I love Sika gear. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, if you can afford it, fucking more power to you. But if I feel like if you're gonna spend money on good quality hunting gear, save it for when it's cold. Yeah. Buy their cold weather stuff. I feel like you're better off that way. Hey, if you make fucking big money and you're good with money, because you can make big money and still be broke. But yeah, sure, whatever. Buy whatever you want. But for me personally, I don't buy it for my early season stuff. I shop at Walmart.
Fuck yeah, hell yeah. That's what I do.
Thought it was something interesting, at least to bring up.
So I have what's everybody's gear bag looking like tomorrow morning? Because I know I've been trying to get a little more streamlined with the amount of shit I take in the woods. So let's start off with you, Ronty. What are you taking in the woods?
A knife, rangefinder, wind checker, my scent block spray. That's pretty much it.
Okay. I got pretty much all my stuff together. And in my fanny pack, you will find a spare release, an extra release that will stay in there all season.
Good idea. I should bring mine.
Trying to think what else is in there. I have a little multi-tool in there in case I have any hiccups with the old sight or anything like that. I can make small adjustments. I'll have a water bottle.
Oh, yeah.
My thermocell. And that's the fanny pack. Then on my hip, I will have a knife. In my pocket, I'll have my release. And then on my chest, I'll have my binos and my rangefinder. And then, of course, I have all my safety stuff. I have a quick rope. I don't know what it's called, but it loops around the tree, and it's got a sliding prusset knot on it. And that's what I use to tie off. That's pretty much it. That's all I need.
Now, do you think binos are going to help any in the early season, especially when we're hunting tomorrow morning?
No.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Okay.
They're a no factor. Like, they clip to my chest. They don't take up any of my pockets.
Yeah.
My rangefinder's on there. I've got a little lens wipe in there, so like I can clean my glasses because my eyesight in low light, I wear glasses. I mean, it doesn't.
It's not taking up space.
It's not taking up space. It's not in the way. It's cool to have if I do want to use them. If I can, by some strange circumstances, see a long distance, I can use the binos, and that's cool. So I'll bring them.
Good cell phone holder too. That Vortec harness.
Yeah, it slips right there. Yep. Yeah, I like that about it too.
I just stick mine between my cheeks.
Prison wallet.
At the
Prison wallet.
In my fanny pack, I have an extra release, my thermocell, extra pads for the thermocell, my tow rope for my bow when I get up the tree. I think that's it. Oh, my rangefinder.
And that's all in the fanny pack.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm not taking a fucking book bag or a backpack in there.
I am.
It's too much shit.
You taking a book bag, Runsky? Are you?
Don't bother.
I'm so tired of fucking like reaching into the depths of hell to look for something.
Yeah, and trying to remember which pocket it's in. And no, I'm with you. I'm out. I'm done.
I'm out.
Fanny pack all day.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
It's.
Hopefully we can, in our fanny packs, we can beat off the women trying to get into the woods after us.
Trying to chase us down.
I don't think you'll have that problem in Crossfit.
No, we might.
Dude, the fanny pack is a game changer, let me tell you. It's like bait. I wear that thing out, wore it to the dollar store the other day, dude. It was unreal, man. I was chasing them off with a fucking bag of Cheetos. Like, get away from me, you know what I mean? I just can't.
I know the ton of
can't
talent at
handle
the
it.
dollar store.
You know, dudes too.
That's why I haven't worn mine out into the fucking public, dude. Sitting over there on the arm of the couch. I've actually had women knocking on the window when I'm down here.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I see you got a fanny pack. I'm like, yeah, get out of here, and I got to spray them with a water bottle like a cat.
Like a cat. Yeah. It gets out of control.
Yeah.
You know?
What do you got though?
It's disgusting. I'm not just like a sexual object, you know. It's
Yeah.
It's rough.
Whatever you guys say.
Idiots. So, couple new recent events. I just want to say this. This year has been hell for animal attacks. Coyotes, bears, gators, what have you. I mean, a lot.
Need to kill them all.
And they even, somebody, I think it was Field and Stream, wrote an article about how bad this year has been for them. Because, I mean, if you guys have been listening to the podcast for any length of time, for those of you listening or watching, I mean, we've reported on quite a few bear attacks, coyote attacks, all kinds of stuff.
Joe Rogan talked about that woman punching that mountain lion in the face for her 5-year-old kid the other day on his podcast.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Yeah, you did. You did.
But yeah, man, I mean, it's been crazy. And one of the articles I read was about a coyote up around Boston that attacked 2 kids in the same day. 2 kids. And the speculation is people are feeding these things, and it's making them more comfortable around humans. But other than that, there was also recently a gator attack down in South Carolina. And this one was pretty crazy. It was a woman walking her dog. It was last week on Hilton Head Island. That's near Chris Armstrong. Shout out, my boy down there. He told me where that was. It was it's near Charleston. It's close to there. But she nearly died. The alligator jumped out of a nearby marsh and tried to pull her in. A quick-thinking neighbor saved her life. The woman, whose name wasn't shared or whatever, the alligator bit her legs, and the 8-foot monster started dragging her back into the water. One of her neighbors in the gated community rushed over to help, but she couldn't pry her from the alligator's mouth. So she's screaming, she's trying to get her free, and her husband runs out with a shovel and starts smacking it on the fucking nose, and finally let go of her. They rushed her to a local hospital, and her daughter told local news that she was going to be all right. And the dog was not injured.
Thank God.
Imagine walking
That's the
up.
only thing I was worried about.
Imagine walking up on that scene.
Oh, my God. What a mess.
Think death rolling.
Yeah, dude. Fuck that. Fuck alligators, crocodiles. Fuck them all.
I'm surprised there's not more of those.
They're fucking dinosaurs.
I'm surprised there's not more attacks.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what my buddy Chris was saying, though. Like, he swims in the lake down there, and, like, they know they're there. You know what I mean? But
that.
they don't typically mess with you, because people are big, they're in groups, but every once in a while, a dog will go missing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I guess it's the same way people swim in the ocean. We know there's sharks out there.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a risk we're willing to take for whatever reason.
Not me. I don't know how to swim in the ocean.
No, I love swimming in the ocean. Body surfing all day.
Too salty.
I don't go out too far.
Too salty, dude.
Yeah, I love it. I don't know, but I thought that was pretty crazy. Could you imagine getting dragged by your legs by a gator?
Nope.
God.
I mean, that is a nightmare. That's a fucking nightmare.
Fucking chubs.
Fucking Happy Gilmore, dude.
Yeah, got my hand. I got his head.
Out the window.
Oh man. Yeah. So
Yeah, that's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare. Yeah. There's real monsters out there, but they're animals. They're bears. They're gators. They're mountain lions. Those are the real life monsters.
Jeez.
Fuck them. That's the only reason I haven't hunted bear is because it coincides with deer season. Like, I'm not going out to Western Maryland to hunt bear when I can hunt whitetail right here. You know, if they had a spring bear season here, I would totally hunt bear.
So that bear fucking hunts you and takes you butthole first, dude.
So Winnie the Pooh.
He's gonna catch these fucking hands, dude. That black bear, he's gonna get some.
Okay.
Right.
He is going to get some. Butthole first.
Yeah, fuck him. Yeah. Well, fellas, we're fucking right here.
We are knocking on the door.
It is, for those of you listening, it is 8:36 p.m. Thursday, September 9th, 2021, and we are just hours
Doesn't even feel real.
away.
Speaking of, this is our 1-year anniversary, right?
This is.
We started the podcast last year on the 11th.
We started this podcast 1 year ago this week.
It's unbelievable.
Fellas, I'll cheers to that.
Yeah.
Wish we had a shot.
Man, I think there's a captain in there.
Fuck that.
I wasn't serious when I said that. If we had some JD, I'd be with you, but the captain's not my favorite.
No thanks.
I like a little captain and ginger ale. That's a pretty good mix, but I don't like straight Captain. Not a big fan. I did too much of it in high school. It's that liquor for me that I drank so much of in high school. I just can't do it anymore.
The Admiral Nelson.
Got us a couple times. Cheapest fucking rum you can get. We'd buy it by the handle. Just kill it in one night.
Yeah,
I
the
used to
Admiral
drink
Nelson.
Canadian Mist. Was
What
a
the
whiskey that
fuck?
I used to drink.
Canadian Mist.
It was,
What the
it
hell
was
is
a
that?
Canadian whiskey.
Oh, God.
It was terrible,
But I drank it.
but it was cheap. Yeah, I used to do the "Hey Mister" outside the liquor store. Hey Mister, can you buy me some whiskey? You'd be surprised how many fuckers will buy you whiskey
God,
when you're a kid.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Like if a kid comes up to me, I'm not gonna buy him whiskey.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, but like I used to do it all the time when I was like 15, 16 years old, and we used to get people to buy us shit all the time.
Just kids having fun, man.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
They're gonna do it. You know, I'd be that asshole going and buy them O'Doul's.
There you go, kiddos.
Just take their money. Taught you a lesson. You'll thank me later.
Fucking dickhead.
They give you $50, you walk out with a 30-pack of Natty Ice. Like your sister used to do with us.
Yeah, she would do us dirty, man. We'd give her like $40. Like, yeah, get whatever's cheapest.
Come
She'd
back.
give us fucking natty ice. It was like $11 for
$11
30.
for 30
Keep the
pack and
fucking
keep the
change.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Did the job, though.
Hell yeah. You guys weren't complaining either. You took it
no, we loved it.
Took
We
it-
knew it.
Took it with a smile though. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's tax. It's fucking tax.
Man, those days flew by.
So I was telling my boy Chris, his niece, he's building her lemonade stand. She's gonna sell lemonade.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, "Oh, dude, you gotta teach her about tax early, dude. Take 25%."
Fuck yeah.
Like, this is how it works, honey.
For every $1 cup you sell, I get a quarter.
I get a quarter. That's how it works. Welcome to the real world.
I'm going to show you how to water this lemonade down so you really get the bang for your buck.
You want to be able to read a newspaper through the glass.
My Uncle Bob, when I was a kid in high school, I used to work for him. And you guys know Uncle Bob. He was a fucking
Oh, yeah.
character.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. He owned a painting business. And he would sell the customers Benjamin Moore, this high-dollar paint. And right before we went in the house, in the back of his van, we would open up the Walmart paint cans and pour it into Benjamin Moore old paint cans from old jobs and take it into the house.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
It's awesome, though.
And they didn't notice the difference.
Now.
Wow, this is high quality paint. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, it's good stuff. Anti-fungus, everything. It does it all. 2 weeks later, I got mold on the bathroom ceiling. Oh, there's no warranty, sorry. I can come back, but it's going to cost you. Put another coat on there. He'd put regular paint on and tell them it's primer. He was selling people, he was telling them there was primer in the paint before that was even a thing. Like, now that's real.
Yeah.
But he was telling people that 20 years ago. He was like, oh, you don't need primer. Primer's in the paint. And they'd be like, oh, okay. God. Gotta love him.
Purple walls are showing from underneath the paint.
Yeah. He was a character. Yes, he was. R.I.P.
Just needs another coat, that's all.
It's 4 coats in.
I can still see my old purple walls.
Nah, it's the lighting.
It's the lighting, yeah. You got your eyes checked, you look like you got astigmatism. I'm an eye doctor, too, by the way. I'll sell you some
check you out?
glasses. Yeah, buddy. Well, fellas, I want to keep this one short and sweet, because we got some business to do tomorrow.
You going to adjust our board right there?
Put a 0 on that motherfucker.
Just leave it blank or turn into hours.
There you go. Because we only have a few short hours. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you guys sticking with us, suffering through the off season.
And it was a sufferable mess.
It was a sufferable mess. Hopefully, you're not still suffering. I know many of you are. Shout out my boy Tim up in PA. Oh, by the way, thank you for sending me that release, man. That thing is pretty sick. Tim and I were talking about the Sweet Spot release, and long story short, he sent it to me to try it out, and thing's pretty sick. I don't know if I'm going to hunt with it. I might later on in the season, but I'm going to keep playing with it. It's kind of last minute now to be using it to hunt, but I'm definitely going to play with it and use it. I like it a lot. It's a nice release. If anybody's looking for a hinge with a safety, that sweet spot. It's pretty nice. But yes, hopefully you guys, wherever you're listening from, wherever you are out there, hopefully your season has begun. And if not, it's right around the corner. Aim small, miss small.
My picture's going to be right up there tomorrow.
No, it's not.
Whack, right there.
That's going to be my picture.
No, not that.
Yeah, it's going to be
No
my
way,
picture.
Todd.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
How about, what if none of us get one and Wyatt's the first one?
That'd be
It's
going
going to be Wyatt's picture up
Kick
there.
him right in the face.
Fuck yeah.
I'll disown him as a nephew.
Should we talk about the broadhead situation real quick?
Okay, yeah, we go. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I was just trying to make
Yeah,
it,
no,
make
I
it
know.
kind of short, but it's not
This
that late.
just popped
We
into my head.
we can-
Me and the guillotine over here, we tested out a few fixed blade broadheads. And I think we might have stumbled upon a myth in the hunting world that maybe fixed blades fly just fine.
yeah.
I mean, how many did we test out? 3 fixed blades?
We tried 3 different brands of fixed blade broadheads out to 50 yards. And what did we try? 3 different brands of mechanical.
Yeah.
And the fixed blades flew just as good.
Just as good.
Yeah.
The
just
Muzzy
as
had
good.
a little bit of a different sound, but it flew just fine.
Yeah. Yeah, the Muzzy definitely had a sound. And it was, I believe it's the
What I have?
Trocar.
Oh yeah, the Muzzy Trocar.
Yeah, that one definitely had, you could hear that thing going
Yeah.
through the air. But we tested these 6 different broadheads, and what do you think, Johnny?
Fixed blade flew just fine.
Yeah.
So I don't see any reason to shoot a mechanical if a fixed blade's just going to fly just as good.
Other than the gaping
Well, of course.
hole
But
that a
why-
mechanical broadhead leaves.
Why chance it?
Well, we also tried something else.
Yeah, we did.
We tried shooting a mechanical broadhead completely opened to mimic if it opened prematurely, like
know all
John
about
does
that.
often.
I know all about that.
And out to, what did we test that at, 30 yards? I think it was 30.
All the way open?
All the way open.
Yeah, and it flew fine.
It flew just fine.
Yeah.
Really?
And
Then
then
Yeah, we tried with one blade open, and that was a little erratic.
it was slightly erratic. It wasn't terrible.
Yeah, but we only went out to 30.
At 30 yards with one blade open, and we tested this with a Wasp broadhead. I can't remember what kind it is, but we had one blade open. It would tend to be about 2 inches off,
Yeah.
but not as I was expecting more drastic of an outcome. But it 2 inches can be a game changer. It can be the difference in a fucking double lung and guts. I mean, so it's definitely a factor. You don't want that to happen, but it wasn't as bad as I thought.
I think the broadhead companies have been lying to us.
Yeah, I think they oversell the fact that, like, oh, flies like a field point, or, you know what I mean? It honestly, all of them that we tested, out of the 6, and it's a small study group.
Very
I'll
small.
say that. It is small. But out of the one we did, they all flew fairly comparable to a field point.
Yeah, I've noticed zero difference.
Yeah, and if it was a difference, you're talking an inch maybe. Like one might fly slightly an inch low and whatnot. So,
But at 50 yards.
yeah, and you're talking 50 yards here. So it's how often are you shooting at a whitetail 50 yards? If you're shooting with a fixed blade, honestly they fly pretty well. The couple that we tested flew really well. So I don't know. Maybe we'll have to try a couple more broadheads and continue and see if we can find any that do fly very erratic or that are significantly different. And to me, a significant difference would be over 2 inches in one direction.
At 50 yards.
Yeah, at 50 yards.
Yeah.
Now, if at 50 yards you're about an inch low, like I don't see that as being a really bad thing. Like that thing flies pretty good. You can, and if you're shooting broadheads, it's a non-factor. Like it hits an inch low, you adjust your sight a little bit, and that's what you shoot. You know what I mean? It's not that bad. So, using that as an excuse to why you fucking paunch shot that fucking buck doesn't fly.
It does not. In
Doesn't
my
fly.
eyes.
No.
No.
If you're aiming for the heart and you hit him in the guts, you fucked up. Not the broadhead.
sir.
And from the small study group we've done, Gonna get some hate mails on this one, but
Well, if you got an erratic flying broadhead, send it in because I'm not buying broadheads because they're expensive.
And I think we undersaw a lot of the testing they do with these. They don't want these broadheads failing. I'm sure they test them in these scenarios. They want you
of course,
to, yeah,
sure.
So,
And
they have failed. The mechanics have failed.
they have.
On camera, Michael Waddell lost a massive buck with a mechanical broadhead.
yeah, they do fail. It happens. So
Mainly with quartering away and quartering 2 shots.
yeah, they're definitely not one you want to come in contact with bone.
That too.
That's why I keep both in my quiver, because I like having options.
I think I'm just gonna stick with the old Thunderhead.
I think I might roll the G5 tomorrow.
Well, early season with all the brush and all that stuff and the low visibility, I'm probably going to use the Thunderhead.
Yeah.
But
These
if
motherfuckers, these goddamn thunderheads.
well, that's the thing. Did we talk about that on here?
What?
We've tested these Thunderheads out to what 90 yards,
90.
and they fly like a fucking field point,
I see 0 difference.
and they stay relatively sharp. I mean, actually, really sharp.
Yeah, really sharp.
They're decent blades. They fly great, and they're cheap as dirt. You can get 5 of them for like 30-something bucks.
Yeah, you got a better deal than I did.
Yeah, I mean, to me, that's a no-brainer. They're sharp. They fly great. What's not to love about them?
Now, of course, they don't have these 2.5-inch cuts on them, but
Yeah.
the deer's gonna die.
You know what? If you make a good shot, the deer's gonna die quick, fast.
I feel like these people are just buying these mechanical blades and not getting fixed blades because they're just not good archers, though.
Yeah, maybe a little
Yeah,
bit, maybe a
could
little
be.
bit. But hey, I'm guilty of it myself. I've been shooting mechanicals for years. And
So have I.
I love them, and I've had great success with them. But there has been some times where I was questionable, wondering whether or not they opened.
That booner you shot.
Yeah, I don't think that one opened. But I also think I hit him in the shoulder too. But you gotta wonder at 10 yards, if I was shooting fixed blade, would it have been enough?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
You'll never know.
I'll never know. It will haunt me for eternity.
Yeah,
The end of your
To the
days.
end of days.
Maybe a fucking shoulder shot a fucking nice buck with a fucking fixed blade this year. Who knows?
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, then
maybe you'll get him.
Then the debate's over. You know, then we'll know indefinitely.
Punch right through the scapula.
His
Punch
leg
his
just
heart.
kicks off him on him. It's just
Well, there's that test.
there's that test.
Hey, this year, and Johnny and I have talked about it time and time again. We've put in so much practice. There's really no excuse for us to be making bad shots.
I am ready this year with my bow. That
Yeah.
bow is a part of me, and I'm so ready.
That's how I feel the same. I'm ready this
Okay.
year. I'm more prepared this year than I think I ever have been.
I feel like a new archer, man. I'm confident going in.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
yeah.
feel like a new man.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
No button
Got
bucks.
the technology. I got the fucking bow. It's all me, baby.
He's like the $6 million man over there.
That's it.
It's all me.
Like the $6 man.
The $6 man.
$120 release, wrist release.
Hey, I'm hunting with a wrist release.
Hey, I gave myself the best odds. Now it's on me.
That's it.
That's what it boils down to. Every time.
Every fucking time.
Honestly, if you had a field point and you made a good shot, the deer will probably die pretty quick.
It would have to be a hard shot.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, lung would probably seal up. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I am not
Please don't
advocating
do that.
for that. Do
Please,
not do
please
that.
don't do that.
But I'm just saying, shot placement is king.
Yes.
Doesn't matter what kind of broadhead you got. Some may be better than others, yeah. But at the end of the day, if you've got a fucking broadhead on there and you make a good shot, that animal's going to die. Quick.
Learn the anatomy of the animal as well.
Yes.
Yeah. And we're guilty of that. Like for me, up until this past year, I always aimed a little further back than I could have.
Thinking that the shoulder was this big giant bone.
Yeah.
It's not.
Well, I always knew it had that angle shape to it, but like it's more than you think it is. Like really look at it, and like the next time you kill a deer, like this year, I was watching at work. I was watching these fawns walk, and you can see their bone of their shoulder bone and how just like triangled it is. It's almost like this, like the way I'm standing right now, and their heart being like where my hand is, like and. you'd aim like a little back, and you'll get double lungs. It's a good shot, don't get me wrong, but you can get farther forward than you'd think.
A lot.
Yeah,
farther
it's
forward.
like that, and they're fucking their shoulder blade sticks pretty far forward, and the only time that's why I will it'd have to be perfect circumstances for me to take a 1/4 shot from a tree stand anymore. I mean, after twice now I've had bad issues with that. That's the only time you want to be further back. I'd rather gut shot a deer than hit him in the shoulder, personally. But honestly, there's a quick resolution. Don't take the shot.
There you go.
Wait till they're not quartering forward.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I get a little amped up. I see a big buck in front of me, and I get excited,
Don't do that this year.
I'm like, yeah, and I
Just jizzing everywhere.
Yeah. So, got to make sure I don't do that this year.
Yeah, don't do that this year.
Yeah. Getting better every day.
That's all I got.
Ronsky, you got anything?
I have nothing else.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for tuning in to the Beers and Deers podcast. It's time! The woods will be painted red in the morning. If not the morning, sometime this weekend.
Definitely the afternoon.
We're going to fucking make it happen. It's going to happen. If we don't, Kevin will.
Send
That's true.
send us some damn pictures.
Yeah,
Kill some
dude.
shit.
Jeez.
Somebody out there fucking kill something.
We'll show you a ton of pictures of we kill shit for sure.
Fuck's sake.
Picture of my weenie,
Involuntary.
We'll do some live shit tomorrow too.
Yeah, we're gonna do some
Yeah.
recording, so stay tuned for that. We'll get it posted up. We'll make it happen. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the Beers and Deers podcast. This is Johnny, JP motherfucking Rambo, the Tower of Power, and the Guillotine coming at you from Cecil, Tucky. Tomorrow, it's game time.
All my Maryland boys and girls aim small, miss small.